in the storage room. Earl slid into a thoughtful expression. Well, it probably belonged to old man Lacey. His accounting firm was the last business here. Yep, he dropped dead at his desk right over there in the corner. So I heard anyway. Jesus. Kora hugged herself. She hadn't been told about that. It was pretty awful. He died on a Friday while his wife was out of town, and no one found him until Monday morning. I hear the smell was getting bad in here for about a... She cringed. There was a reason she didn't watch the news and generally stayed away from social media. Stories like this were bad for her stress level. So, anyway, the printer stopped printing the other day and won't do a thing. Just see what you can do. If it's not fixable, I'll have to replace it. Roger that. I'll do my best. He tapped on the printer. Been doing this for 20 years now. Yeah, I want to retire, but the old lady says I have to put in 5 more years. She wants to travel, you know. Flights to Europe aren't cheap. Kora responded with a tight but polite smile. Great. Earl was a talker. Excuse me a minute, she said, and went into the back room to grab her clipboard. There were several deliveries being made today. Referencing the schedule on her clipboard, Kora checked off printer repair and talk about a security system, and noted bookshelf delivery was next on the list. A rep from the local construction company she'd hired to install the shelves and do some interior work was supposed to stop by, as well as an electrician and someone from the Board of Health to see about getting a license to install a coffee bar. Earl was still poking around, doing nothing of importance when she returned. It's a shame this place has sat empty so long. After the cult sold it, it was turned into a shady-as-hell surgery center, and that guy, Dr. Holtz, yeah, he's something of an Estes Park legend, and not in a good way. Used to kill off perfectly healthy patients and pass it off as natural causes, then sell their bodies to medical schools. He made enough dead body money to build the fancy Red Rock mansion on the edge of town. Her eyebrow arched. Dead body money? Christ. He could have kept that to himself. Pulling out her cell phone, she opened her music app and put on the upbeat jazz channel. Thank you for the history lesson, but I could have gone without knowing about dead bodies. To be honest, she was enamored with the history of this place, of the whole town, really. It helped solidify her decision to come here. Los Angeles had become suffocating and was doing nothing to help the anxiety disorder she developed after an intruder forever changed her life a 1.5 years ago. Her beach house had become a constant reminder of what she'd gone through. She'd pulled away from her friends, preferring to be at home, alone. Her work as an author had become impossible. Estes Park, Colorado offered the opportunity to recover, and she was glad she was here. Mostly. Recovery, whatever that truly meant, was slow. Her anxiety was still high, her mind always conjuring the worst possible scenario. She eyed the open screen door and pondered closing it, but the breeze felt too good, so she'd leave it be. See, she thought. Progress. Earl pulled the front from the printer and squinted as he looked at her quizzically. What's wrong, Earl? He tapped his lips with a knuckle. I'm trying to think of what was in here after the doctor got arrested. Well, I'm not sure what this building was used for then. It was a morgue. Kora looked up at the new voice and instinctively straightened. A wave of warm tingles washed over her scalp and straight down her spine. The newcomer stopped just over the threshold, an envelope between his large hands as he gave the interior a sweeping gaze before approaching the desk. Kora's brows fell, her chest hitching as her heart fluttered in excitement. He was impressively tall and broad, shoulder muscles round and bulging from beneath a blue long-sleeve t-shirt, and as golden-haired as a sunny day. She looked him over quickly, trying to take all of him in at once without making it obvious. His confident, easy expression and the way he walked suggested that he fully owned his presence in this world. There was an undertone of awareness to him, as if he was always watching, always ready for whatever threat might pop out of the shadows. He is larger than life. Her writer brain went into overdrive, soaking him up inch by inch as it crafted the type of character he would be in one of her books. Realizing she was staring, Kora tucked hair behind her ear and mentally slapped herself. Christ, her body was